we're 60 days away from opening day, which is just insane. And I'm so excited because we're playing the Falcons, and I haven't talked about the schedule since it released, and I'm going to be talking about the schedule as this whole next week and a half goes on. I'm going to take my time with predicting it. At least right now, I'm going to predict it first and foremost before the preseason, and I'm going to do it again after the preseason, after we see, the talent that we have minus the starting quarterbacks and everything. Like, we're going to see a lot of Nick Foles, clearly, a lot of Sedfield. We're going to see a lot of people, okay? We're going to see how the Eagles, as a whole, have a lot more talent compared to how we did last year. The draft this year was pretty decent, and we're going to see how we go from there. But I wanted to talk about the Atlanta Falcons today because, oh, man, 60 days, all right? 60 days away. And it's exciting because we start off the season for the first time not just facing the Super Bowl champion team. We are the Super Bowl champion team, okay? And it's still kind of shocking to say that. And we're playing the Falcons. It's a rematch of the Divisional Playoff Round where they came to Philly. We were still struggling with Nick Foles and how to get him consistent with everybody else. It was a cold night, and we won 15-10. It was an ugly game, but we managed to do it. Defense held up very well after the first quarter. Same thing with the Minnesota Viking game. We had one bad drive where we allowed them to get the touchdown. Then we shut them out. We did the same thing with the Falcons the week before. And their offense and their defense and the team as a whole going up against the Eagles, there's no doubt in my mind, and clearly no doubt in the fans of Philly, that this should be a win for us. Because, guys, we beat them in a game that mattered so much to them because they're trying to get back to the Super Bowl, okay? Those are the reigning NFC champions that were coming to Philly. That's a big deal, especially if you're underdogs, okay? You're going up against, sure, the 6th seed, but they are the reigning NFC champions coming to your home, and you're the underdog because you lost your MVP caliber quarterback weeks before. It was a big game for us, and the fact that we got it done and we didn't need to rely too much on Nick Foles. He made the throws when he needed to, but the defense, the way they stepped up, they shut out Julio Jones. Muhammad Sanu was bigger than Julio Jones, minus that one 4th down catch late in the game that got them close into field goal range, and then they went on to, miss in 4th down and goal that won us the game. This game right now, week 1, to start off the season against Atlanta, this is big. It's big because for them, it's going to be redemption. For us, it's going to be another test to prove to everybody else that we are still the team to beat, because there are people who are not giving us the respect that we deserve still. There are lists out there by other analysts and people who have their own opinions, and I respect their own opinions. But when you have Atlanta and Green Bay and a bunch of other teams that did not make the playoffs or lost in the playoffs, you have New England at number 2 at top. We're talking top offense here. You have Atlanta in there, Green Bay in there, New England at top 2, but you don't have the Eagles in there whatsoever in the top 10, the top 5. That is disrespectful to the Super Bowl champions, okay? They scored 41 in a Super Bowl. They shut out one of the best defenses and one of the high-scoring offenses in Minnesota just 2 weeks before the Super Bowl, okay? This team, offensively, is just as dangerous as any team out there. We can talk about the Rams all we want. We can talk about the Falcons all we want. The Eagles' offense is deadly. We have Mike Wallace now, okay? Jay Ajayi is our number 1 running back, and Carson Wentz is coming back. Darren Sproles is coming back. We are stacked. At talent, at offense, all around, we are stacked. And Atlanta, I'm sorry, but we're going to beat you. It's that easy. Even without Nigel Bradham, even without that big of a linebacker unit, we will manage to beat you guys because you guys are not better than us. Case in point. Tell me what you guys think about week 1 for the Eagles and how close we are to starting off this season. And tell me what you guys think about the Phillies as well, and I'll see you guys later.